I want to talk to you about growing a YouTube channel with more views and subscribers. As um, as of yesterday, my YouTube channel reached over 1,200 subscribers. So I want to thank everybody that's been supporting me and watching my videos. And it's been a really good ride so far. I have gotten over 300, I believe over 350 subscribers here, and just a little bit over the last 30 days. And I just couldn't do it by myself. I got to thank everybody that is really helped me do this to support my channel and to be able to get my videos out there so more people can see what it is that I do. If you haven't seen all my videos, I have over 350 videos as well. I have Ice Cold Water say, hey brother, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for watching this live. And today I want to thank everybody again for supporting my channel as I barbecue here. I also have Rich Kid King Smith. How you doing, Rich Kid? Hey, what's going on? So I just warmed up this barbecue here. This really large barbecue right next to a lake. It is nighttime. My wife and daughter's getting ready to come in. Here in a little bit, I have Miss Kelly joining us as well. It says Ice Cold Water. Hey, you guys say hi to everybody. Make sure you network as well. That's one big element of growing your channel. You can't do it by yourself. I'm going to be throwing some pork out here on the grill and also some beef that we got a really good price at a Save-A-Lot store. So I have Ice Cold Water. Yep, you guys are still talking. That's cool. But we got some really good deal on meat. And if you guys caught my video uploaded today, I also did some dumpster diving and was able to find some really cool items. We actually just went to the dumpster to find some cardboard boxes, but I had been meaning to do a little bit of dumpster diving just to see what I could find. The last 3 times I went to that location, the dumpster was empty, completely empty. I found out that they actually pick up the trash or the dumpster trash on Tuesdays mornings. So going there on Tuesday evening or afternoon is not a good idea. Anyways, I picked up 3 really cool items. So you guys go back and check out that video if you haven't done so yet. Just as we're going to be eating our dinner here, one thing I'm doing is using this phone to create this live video, but I'm also running my laptop with some YouTube channels, and right now it looks like it paused, but I'm watching, it's called Off the Grid House Projects with Phenomenal Views, and this is from, let's see, from Happy Colorado Homestead. So if you're not watching this live, hopefully you watch a recorded version. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to assist, or not assist, but I'm trying to also not only pay forward, but also be able to support other people supporting me as well. I'm going through, and I created a list. It's called I Am a Creator YouTube, and it's a playlist to where I'm going through and I'm watching other people's videos to try to help them grow their channels as well. And maybe my part may not be doing too much as well, but just one little piece of the puzzle. But by doing that, I think it's going to be reciprocating the part that's going to help somebody grow. If it's not my channel, hopefully one person that I'm able to help that way is able to grow their YouTube channel to where they get to the level where they can hopefully support their family and maybe do more. Learn more about creating content, which is one thing I don't want to do so far. I've been doing certain types of videos, but eventually I would like to learn more about creating those other type of videos. I'm learning from other YouTubers as well. So this is what we picked up right here. Some really good stuff right here. Some boneless chops. And look at that, 402 for 9 pieces. And then we picked up this bone-in beef rib. We're going to be throwing some barbecue sauce right here. It's not homemade. But I'm going to throw in some barbecue sauce. Sometimes I'm mixing some barbecue sauce and soy sauce and other types of sauces together. What about you guys? How do you barbecue? And I'm going to throw this on in just a little bit here. I had a close call earlier, probably about 30 minutes ago. And I was talking about avoiding a disaster. Yeah, you can avoid disaster from your channel if you don't, if you're not consistent, you don't upload regularly, which is what I did for the last 2 years. I wasn't focusing on growing my YouTube channel, but this is one of my main focuses right now, is to try to grow my channel, try to get the information I want to share out there to other people. But the close call was, so my wife was, hey, I have Feze Mason. Hello, friends. How you doing? Thanks for joining me live. So the close call was that my wife was walking our two dogs along with a puppy, and brought my daughter with her. She went back to the RV and had left my daughter with me, and one of our dogs got away. And there's a road with a lot of traffic right around the corner. I saw the dog out there. That's our 2-year-old Maltipoo, and he came in when I called him. I know it says no dogs allowed in the building here, but I'd rather have him come in and get in trouble instead of having him get hit by a car. But the close call was not him. Is when I was walking him back to the RV, my baby girl was walking with me, and just for, I want to say for maybe 10 seconds, didn't realize she was walking behind me as we were crossing a bridge that's probably a good 15, 20 feet above a river going through with some rocks, some really big rocks. And I turned around and my heart just dropped when I realized she was back there by herself. Anyways, everything was fine. And that's my 2-year-old baby girl, but everything was fine. And we get back to the RV, get the dog back in. Actually ended up my other Maltipoo had run out. So I got a treat set down on the ground until he came to me, because if you follow and chase your dog, I don't know about you guys, but if they're well trained, good. Mine, it's not so much the case, but if I chase them, they're gonna run even faster. So kind of like your YouTube channel. If you go and try to do sub for sub or try to chase people, that's not the way to go, because they're gonna come to check out your channel maybe once, and then they're gonna run away from you. So the best thing to do is to try to help each other out. So here, what I was talking about this playlist I created on YouTube, which I called I Am a Creator YouTube. I have over 386 channels that I'm going to be watching on here. And as I watch the channel, I actually watched a full video. And as Feze Mason says, let's help each other out. So what I'm doing is I'm going through each video and I'm watching them in full, as well as leaving a like and leaving a comment on their videos. And what I plan on doing eventually, if I have time, is to go through and watch more of their content from looking back at their list. So so far I was able to go through 67 channels and 67 videos in just a few days out of that 386. I have quite a few to catch up on. Not only that, I'm also adding channels and videos as the day goes on. I also have Real Deal Chick saying good evening. How you doing? So here I'm gonna go ahead and start getting these ready. I'm gonna throw this bone-in beef rib, right there, not me, and these boneless chops on the grill. You guys like this? Let me know. So I'm gonna walk these out here. And I don't know about you guys, but when I barbecue, if I'm not gonna pre-season it, what I like to do is put the meat on the grill first before I put any kind of barbecue sauce, because it can actually cause it to get burned in a little too much. So I have a few more people watching. One thing about YouTube, when you do a live video, I noticed that you don't always see the people watching you live right away. It takes a little time for the stream to catch up. Another thing is, on your chat, doesn't always go live right away. Alrighty, I just had a message from eBay. eBay is always fun. You get to make sales, you get to also have returns, feedback. I had one guy try to pull a fast one on me today. He had bought some what's called maker shots. Maker shots are quick loaders for handguns. And I came along somewhere around about 350 of them. Let's talk about it. With Jamie Johnson says, I resell on eBay too. That's cool. I'll check out if you want to share with me your channel, maybe on a private message somehow. Let me know. But also have a Facebook page and group. I have my baby yelling on the other side. I'm gonna put this down for a second. Throw the meat on the grill. 1 second. Yes, I know it's hot. I got some friends over here. Say hi.
Hi.
Throw this on here. I got it warmed up. And it's still. Should be alright though. Had it on there for.
You can do one or the other if you want. I mean,
You don't want to do both?
that's fine. It doesn't matter.
We're gonna eat it. Coco, don't play with that, baby.
I didn't have a pan and anything to put them in, so just put them in this.
Oh, that's fine.
Are you okay to eat when you get home?
Oh yeah.
Is it?
She gave me a scare earlier
I don't want to drag everything.
when Tucker came in. I got him inside. I started walking back over there with her. I was scaring him. She was right next to me. And I get over the bridge. I turn around, and she was probably as far as she is on the table, to me. And turned around, and she was right next to the edge of the bridge. I went over and got her,
Get out now.
but that was a close call.
Don't get up there. It says no Chloe allowed.
See that? No Chloe. Just like it says, no dog over there on the door sign. Oh yeah. Let's go. Put this. Oh, don't touch. That's hot, baby.
She threw a bunch of quarters in between the dryers, and now I can't get them.
Touch that one. It's hot, baby girl. You don't want to touch. No, don't touch these.
I don't know how much.
Huh?
I don't know how much she threw, but she threw a bunch of quarters between the dryers.
These commercial dryers are pretty hard to get to, or no? You guys out here?
Mm-hmm.
Here's Chloe. Wait, stay along for a second. So you're like,
Should take that the other day.
yeah, no, hopefully she goes to sleep. Easier.
No.
All right. Anybody else have any kids out there? Any 2-year-olds? My baby girl turned 2 on the 21st, and this terrible tooth definitely there for us. So I was talking about growing your YouTube channel. There's a lot of people out there that are doing very good things to try to help others grow their YouTube channels. You know, being a big YouTube creator is a nice thing, but not all of us have that luxury. And it doesn't matter how long you've been on YouTube. Some people become famous instantly, and they get followers, a lot of views on their videos, depending on what it is. It can be anything. It just depends on what the trend is at a time. Others like to be a creator, help other people with what they're doing. It may not be something that's trendy, but they still like to do it, and that's the case for me. I do several things. Talk about thrifting, talk about finding stuff at liquidation places, about reselling online as well. My little battery here. One thing's been happening is when I've been going live lately, my phone's been dying. I should be good on this one. But talk a little bit about RVing. In the past, I had other interests, which I talked about on my channels. I even had another YouTube channel. Right now, it's called Pinhead, or Pinheads. It's about bowling. I think I have somewhere a couple hundred subs on there. But some of the videos I had created on my channel, not all of them got a lot of views, but I still had some that had up to like 17,000 views. I think I have one that has somewhere close to 50,000 views or so. But what I'm seeing is there's a lot of small YouTube creators that are trying to help each other out and networking. And a lot of them have some very good content, a lot of good things they're trying to let you know about what they learned from their YouTube channels and growing their channel, whether they're growing it fast or slower.
You can just bring it up when you can.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll keep it warm. Yeah. Okay, watch out, baby. Don't want to burn your fingers.
Come on, baby.
A nutty kiss. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
I made her bake potato. I'm not just gonna give her. Hopefully she'll. I gotta go back and do it. I'm gonna try to get you to the dryer. And I'll just bring out when she wants.
Thanks. All right, I'm back. Hopefully you guys are networking while I'm cooking here. Wife taking our baby girl back to the RV. So I have a few people here chatting that I haven't seen yet or replied back. I have Andrew and Pitts. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing well. Also have Urban Viking Explorers. Talking to Andre. Let's see who I missed over here. I have Faith Mason. I have Notorious ASMR Eating High. What does that ASMR stand for? I've seen that on a couple of channels. If you can share that with us, that'd be great. I also have Let's Talk About It with Jamie Johnson. I've seen her. I was checking out her live video. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So, you guys, thanks again for watching live. So what I was talking about is trying to grow on YouTube and on what you're cooking. And some good flavor in your channel, which it doesn't mean that you always have to talk about different types of things, such as, let's say you're about thrifting, right? You can do a channel all about thrifting. That's fine. Just different parts of thrifting as well, but you can also share your everyday life experiences while you're doing that too, which is good. See, I have Urban Viking Explorer says, good, trying to find the scariest place possible. And I have him and I woodworking. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. I believe I was watching your video today. You were creating a lure for, if it's the right channel, for fishing, and you were from Finland, right? Let me know if that's correct. But a scary place. This is not really scary here. It can be kind of scary looking. the last place where I was host for a campground, this was an isolated location. It was probably 15 minutes from any kind of town, and we were out in the woods by ourselves sometimes for days on out. So imagine being in an RV in a wooded area right by a lake with nobody else around. Um, it's not for everyone. We enjoyed it for the time we were there, but we were ready to travel and check out something different. Had that light here, probably blinding you guys behind me. Get some flavor on this right here. One of the things that happened while I was over there, there was a few things that happened while we were over there by the lake. I was using the leaf blower one day, and I waited till it was cooler, so it was a little darker because it was hot. It was like 104 degrees that day, and lots of humidity because we were in Georgia. And using the leaf blower, I turn around, and there's this half-naked guy behind me. And he was probably early 20s. Have Urban Viking Explorer says we can all grow like a big family. Yes, we can. But anyways, this guy comes up behind me, and I kind of somewhat hear him in the background yelling because I had that leaf blower going, and caught me all by surprise. Ends up being that this guy was deer hunting. So any hunters out there watching this, I know there's a lot of hunting channels I'm following and fishing channels. But this guy was deer hunting, and he was using a John boat to get to his location. And he just happened to break down on the shore. And we were on a campground, but where we were located was probably a good, I would say about 2 mile hike, 1 to 2 mile hike. Here it is, I want to say right about almost 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's Eastern time. I have to look. I didn't look at the time. But anyways, he hiked a good way to get to where I was located, and his boat had broken down. He wanted to use a cell phone. So I stopped what I was doing and told him to go ahead and use my cell phone. Sat down at the picnic table. I had a beer with him while he waited for his brother to come over and pick him up. Ended up being a pretty cool guy. Told me a little bit about what he did about fishing off the shore. Hunting off the shore and stuff. He would basically go to a certain location and then try to find a deer in a place I was authorized. And let's see, I have, somebody said clobber time. Let's see what we have. We have Urban Viking Explorer said it's clobbering time. All right. Yep. Anyways, so we chatted a little bit, and ended up being a pretty cool guy. Told me about his fishing or hunting adventures and stuff. And we had a lot of hunters over there at that campground. We had dog hunters, deer hunters. Some of them got there at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we had a gate that we were supposed to close whenever it got dark. But some of them got there at 4 o'clock in the morning. So we ended up giving them the code if they were authorized to go there ahead of time. We got words from the park owner, our campground owner, to let them in. But you could hear gunshots too pretty much all night long. We were out in the country, and it seemed like people were just shooting off guns left and right for no reason. I think what they were trying to do is set their sights so that way they could actually hit the deer and make it count whenever they went and shot at it, because you don't want a deer to suffer. I know that I'm not a hunter myself. I've thought about it a few times. My dad was a hunter. He was a great hunter. He actually hunted in Canada. He hunted for bear, for pheasant, moose, pretty much duck, quail. Yeah, pretty much anything. But I had a neighbor when I was in Maryland. He had some property in New Jersey, and he was telling me about hunting this one time. All he did it was crossbow hunting, and he had shot a deer with a crossbow. And he said that was almost the end of his career while he was hunting, because he shot the deer. It was starting to get dark, starting to rain. Couldn't find it, lost the track. And it said that because of that event, he almost gave up on hunting because he didn't want deer to suffer. He only used it for whatever he could eat for the season. And if you guys are hunters, feel the same way, let me know. But going back to hunting for me, About the only thing I've hunted was I shot some magpies when I was a teenager because I was asked to do it by the ranch owner where I lived when I was about 12, 13 years old, and hunted squirrels, and that's about it. But I would love to try to go out there and hunt someday. Just haven't done it yet. Anyways, but I do fish. I do like to fish. I love ocean fishing. I love lake fishing, stream fishing. Don't catch as much in the streams and the lakes as I did in the ocean. When I went ocean fishing in San Diego, I had a buddy of mine. He had a 20-foot boat. Took it off the coast. Went out there for the day with about 5 of us. So I have said Urban Viking Explorer said, who's ready for opening day of baseball? Yes, I think opening day for baseball around the corner. Where are you from? Where's your team? My team used to be the Expos, but they're not there anymore. They're because I was born in Montreal. We supported Montreal teams for sports. But anyways, we were fishing off the coast of San Diego. We brought ice chests. All we paid was $20 to my friend, and he would supply the fishing pole, the lures, the bait. All we have to bring is the drinks, the beer, the coolers, and by the time we went home a few hours later, we had an ice chest full of fish. It was mostly red snapper and sea bass. That was the fun part. The not so fun part is if you guys ever been out to sea fishing. If it's a small boat, you're going to be moving around quite a bit, and that's what happened to me the next day when I was trying to clean the scales off those fish. My head was spinning. I was still, and I didn't drink that much beer either when I was out there. And it wasn't so much being out to sea that I had no problem. I never threw up when I was out at sea. I was in the Navy for 20 years. I went many deployments on smaller ships, frigates, destroyers, carriers. And I was talking about growing your YouTube channel. Whenever you're out there at sea, whether you're on a small boat fishing, whether you're in the military, out in the Navy, it's all about teamwork, about helping each other out, because you can't do it by yourself. But never had any problems when I went out to sea. Never got sick. That was just one time. I think we were pulling out of Singapore, 7 o'clock in the morning. I got back in at about 5. After a night out of my shipmates, I drank a little too much. So that time I was feeling a bit sick, but that was in my younger days. Could I go out there and party pretty much all night? But everybody's got to live it up soon, sometime in their life. This barbecue's looking good. What do you guys think? Good stuff. I'm gonna close this up for a minute. Now, so I was talking about networking earlier, right? About growing your YouTube channel. So, if you guys didn't catch that earlier, what I did is create that playlist, right, to help me watch other people's videos. And not only do I watch the videos, I watch them in full. I give people likes for their videos. Not everybody has great videos. I understand that, but I know when I create a video, I try to put my heart into it as much as I can, and I like to see some thumbs up. I understand that everybody's going to give me a thumbs up. Some of them are going to be thumbs down, and I have had that. I've had some of those people that leave some bad remarks, but not too many. I think the one video that had the worst thumbs down is the one I had the most thumbs up as well, and the most views. I had a video I created about changing a washer. I think it was called a dog ear. On a washer, and that video, that's the one that has, I believe, around 17,000 views on it that I created a couple years back. So I have Ezekiel Raza saying hello everyone. Make sure you say hello to somebody else here. If you haven't checked out the other person's channel, check them out. But create a playlist like I did. And if you don't have time to check them out now, because I thought I was a little tricky when I was watching other people's content to try to go back and check out the videos. I was kind of like, whose channel did I sign up for? But what I did is I signed up for the channel, I hit the bell, so that way I would be notified whenever I create another video, whether it's live or recorded. And then I could, if I saved it to a playlist, one of their videos, I could go back later and and watch it, and I could be supporting him the way it should be done, the way that YouTube makes it count as well. So you're supposed to watch a video in full. If it's some of these videos, people going live can be up to a couple hours long, but from what